When I saw the credit card bill, my hands started shaking. $53,000. Gone Paris, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, all spent by the woman who married my son and spent 3 years pretending I didn't exist. But don't worry, I didn't just cry. I got even. And oh, did it hurt her more than she ever saw coming. If you've ever had someone smile to your face while stabbing you in the back, hit that like button. This isn't just a story about betrayal, it's about justice, cold, calculated, and worth every second. Subscribe now and let's dive in. Agatha had always been a quiet force, 65-year-old widow who believed in kindness, patience, and the slow power of love. But there's something about betrayal that changes a person. It started slowly after her son Tyson married Zuri. At first, it was the little things family dinners where she wasn't invited. Holidays spent alone because the kids were too busy. Zuri always smiled sweetly when they met, but Agatha could feel the distance. It was like she had become invisible in her own family. But she endured. She told herself not to make waves. Tyson was her only child, she couldn't afford to lose him too. Then came the bill. One afternoon, Agatha sat down with a cup of chamomile tea and her mail. She opened her credit card statement and felt her chest tighten. $53,178.64. Flight tickets to Paris, a 5-star hotel, designer brands, jewelry, spa treatments. At first, she thought it was fraud. She called the bank, panicked, but as the charges were explained matched to purchases made with her stored card info online, one thing became horrifyingly clear. It was Zuri. She had used Agatha's card for a luxurious girls' trip to Paris with her sister and friends, while Agatha was home alone, feeding birds on the porch. When she confronted Tyson, her son didn't even look her in the eye. He just rubbed his temples and muttered, "It's complicated. Mom, maybe we can pay you back in installments." Installments? On her retirement savings? Zuri didn't even apologize. In fact, she had the audacity to laugh and say, "Come on, Aggie, you weren't even using that money." Agatha didn't scream. She didn't cry in front of them. But that night, she sat in the dark of her living room, staring out the window, something inside her shifting. They thought she was weak, disposable, a doormat. They were about to learn who she really was. Agatha spent the next week gathering receipts, emails, and screenshots. She consulted a lawyer quietly. She learned that under the law, Zuri's spending wasn't just theft, it was wire fraud. But revenge wasn't just about the courtroom. Agatha had a better plan. Step 1, the lawsuit. Agatha pressed charges. Zuri was served in front of her yoga class. Tyson was humiliated. The news spread through their social circles like wildfire. Step 2, the public shaming. Agatha posted a heartfelt blog about elder financial abuse. No names but enough details. It went viral.